Hi, I'm Mary. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm going to be opening up Primitive Gatherings September 2025 wool subscription box. For those of you who are not familiar with their boxes, the wool boxes they come out on the odd number months. Had to think about that for a minute. And they have a quilt subscription box that also comes out, and those are on the even number months. I think they might have some other different subscription boxes. You'll have to check it out on their website, and I'll be sure to put a link in the description. But I do subscribe to both, so today it's going to be the wool box. At the end of this video, I will go ahead and show you how I'm doing on some of my progress from the past boxes. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. I will say, and I don't know if you've caught in my other videos, but I did have to have a procedure done on my shoulder recently, and I had put it off for a really long time, over 2 years, and I really shouldn't have. And I have to admit, I feel better than I have in a long time, and I'm really glad and can actually say I can put my arm up over my head for the first time in over 2 years, so I'm pretty delighted about that. Right now the weather is really gorgeous, and pretty soon I'm hoping to start seeing some leaves change. So you'll have to let me know in the comment section if you get to see fall, or if your fall is already there. By the time I post this video, I'm thinking that the leaves should be changing. So, but anyways, enough about that. Let's get to the box. So, gotta get my glasses on. I love these boxes, and I do post pictures on my Instagram and Facebook page after I post the video of the wools, or in the quilt boxes case, the fabrics that I receive. I can't post, of course, any of the patterns, but it gives you a better look at the pictures than the fabrics and the wool give a better look in the pictures than they do on a quick video. So be sure to check those out, and I will put a link to those in the description box as well. So let's get started. Since this is September's box, I'm thinking it's going to be kind of fall themed. And there is a page that comes with it, and it also is talking about their Primitive Christmas event that's coming up. So be sure to check that out on their website. I'm hoping next year maybe I can make a trip up to the gathering. I know that they have a great facility. I've heard fantastic things about it. I've never been, and I want to go. So if you've been, tell me what you liked about it and what I should do when I get there, because I'm really going to try to make a point of going in 2026. So the first thing we've got is Indigo Revival. Now that is the 1-year ongoing project. You received your fabric for that in your January box, and you could use that or cut up old jeans. I'm actually going for the chambray fabric that they're using, and I'm loving it. Oh goodness, and this is the center block. I'm so excited. This is beautiful. I'll pull it out so we can see it better. Oh, this is just gorgeous. Look at that. It's a beautiful butterfly. And of course the wools are included. Now, like I said, the fabrics were in the January box. So here are the wools for the butterfly. Oh, I'm dropping them all over the place, but look at these. Aren't they pretty? Let's see if I can get that. Take 2 hands. There's just some of them so far. And here's some more. They give you them in the order in which you're going to use them, but since I pulled it out of the bag and kind of mixed them up, I'll have to be creative and careful, but that's okay. Their instructions talk about what colors and style wool you're using, so this is fantastic. And this block is looks like it's going to be about 10 by 10, so I'll show you another picture of that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I'm super excited. This is great. I've been looking forward to seeing what the center is going to be. So let's see what else we got. Oh, I put my paper down there too. All right. So, and it talks about this, I'm sure, in here. Oh, I think there's going to be some blocks in here too, so let's take a peek. Yes, ooh, okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 more blocks. So I'm excited. I'm doing fairly good on this. There is one box that was just stitching on the block, and I'm kind of holding off because I think I'm going to do a different style flower on that. And I want to wait till near the end so that I don't do the same flower that is already in the box. So here's a picture of all the flowers. And the wools. I have my windows open today. It's absolutely gorgeous outside where I'm at. Hopefully in another couple of weeks it will be even prettier. These are so pretty. And like I said, I will put a picture of these up on my Instagram and Facebook page. So, oh, and the next thing we've got is, of course, Serenity. And this is the 2-year project. I'm doing mine on kind of a peppered woven that I had, and I really love it. And these colors are kind of outside of my box. I'm sure I've said that before, but I really, really love this project. So this is Serenity box 5, number 4 is the block. They're not doing the blocks in the order, so don't be confused if you started this box. I think the first box was like block number 8 or something. So don't be surprised by that. But isn't that pretty? And these are really great colors in these blues and kind of a harvest gold and different shades of gray. Isn't that pretty? And then I'll flip this around. And this is our stems. So I love that too. Careful to set that down and not mix them up though. That one I could figure out pretty easily. And then the next is a Halloween Spirit wool applique. It's got pumpkins, ghosts, cats. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's, let's see, called Spooky Stitches, and it finishes 12 by 12. I'm having a little trouble with my throat today. I think the windows being open's working on number on my allergies. Let's take this out. I like Halloween. It's got a black cat. I'm sure a lot of you know I lost my cat earlier this year, and that was really heartbreaking for me. I miss her terribly. She was a Halloween cat for sure, and she was my little buddy. Oh my goodness. Aren't these pretty? There's also a really neat couple of prints in here. Oh, this is a wool. I thought at first this was a cotton. And then there's this, which is pretty cool. Bed sheet ghosts. So I'm thinking it must be also including the back. Yeah. So very cool. I like that. Let's see if I can get that finished before Halloween. I will say with my shoulder, I have not been able to keep up as good as I had hoped, but now that I'm feeling a lot better and I am doing physical therapy for it, but I'm really starting to pick up the pace on things again too, so I'm really happy about that. There's also a wool bundle in here. Isn't this pretty? There's got a kind of a, looks like it's a deep green, kind of hard for me to tell at this angle. Real pretty harvest gold, nice white with some gray in it, orange, a tan, and this sage color. I like that. I like them all. Can never have enough wool in your collection. And of course, last but not least is caramels. So I love these. I've been dieting, but they're just the perfect size for a little snack. So let me know what you think of this box. Let me know if you get this subscription box, how you're coming on your projects. And like I said, now let's see how I'm doing. And I will say I got a little behind, but I do have a good excuse. But I'm working on one of the previous months now. I have all my blocks on here. This was last month's block right here. So I do have everything fused and ready to go. I just have not started it yet. So I'm getting there. I've got to get caught up on that. There's a couple blocks that, they're not blocks, but parts that I have not done on some of the blocks. I'm struggling with a couple of stitches, the drizzle stitch and the bullion stitch, especially the bullion stitch. I'm struggling with those. So I've got to practice, and I'm not going to practice on this block, and I will come back to it. So on the ones that are almost finished but need those specialty stitches, I'm just moving on, and this one here, the center would have those in it. And that's okay. I will get it done when I feel like I've practiced enough that I can actually do it and not ruin my block. Nice thing though about wool applique is I found if you stitch it wrong, you can usually pick it out and restitch it and everything's fine. So, and here are my Indigo Revival blocks from the last box. Now I will say I have got them all on their fabric, but I have not gotten to my stitching yet. So that's okay. I've been taking my hand projects with me to my appointments I've had and working on those. So I did get my month before this caught up because I was a couple blocks behind on that in my last video. And I'll take these with me whenever I need a hand project, or if I'm just sitting around, I'll get caught up. It's not a rush, it's not a race. So that's all I have to show this time. Oh, and I am working on my big dragonfly, and I'm probably going to see if I can get that Halloween project done because it's so pretty. And I'm also hoping to work on the leaf that was in last month's, or not last month's box, but the month before, the last wool box. But like I said, I'm playing a little bit of catch up, and that's okay because I'm just so thrilled. I've lived for so long with this being so bad that I didn't think it could get any worse, and it actually is feeling better, and I should have done it a long time ago. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And excuse me, my allergies are catching up. If you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel and share it with your friends. It will help me build my audience. I am getting closer to 800 followers. That might not seem like a lot to many, but it's a lot to me, and I appreciate every one of you. So thank you, and happy stitching. Bye-bye.